welcome back to the Let's Play episode 21, a good vine indeed, but yeah, it's episode 21, and we got some big plans. As you can see, I'm starting off in a big old carved out hole. This is where eventually our, farm haul is going to continue. I honestly don't really know how this episode is going to go, because, I'm going to be honest with you, I already started the episode. I got about 8 audio clips, and then I realized that my mic was muted. So yeah, kind of a crappy situation, but I'm making the best of it. We literally only have one thing that I want to do in this episode. It's probably going to be a quick one, but before I tell you what that is, I need to tell you what I've done off camera. So as you can see right here, I have a very makeshift netherwart farm going, because I basically have 0 netherwart. And over here, you can see very, very, very impressive finds. 5 whole nether skulls. Wither skulls, not nether skulls. 5 whole wither skulls. They're super cool. They look great, and I have 5 of them. That looks really weird. Okay. I have 5 of these guys from going to the nether, for like 1 day. And I got a bunch of wither skulls, so eventually I guess we're gonna kill the wither again. And then over here you may notice that I have some AirPods up on the wall. These are actually just iron boots turned upside down, but I thought it'd be pretty funny if I had Biggity Beats, my AirPods. That's what I actually have my AirPods named. I actually have them in right now. But yeah. Biggity Beats are the name of my AirPods, so I've Minecraftified them. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. And then, you may probably also notice that my base is, it's a bit of a mess right now. I have chests everywhere, I have this netherwart situation going. It's a bit of a mess. And plus we have this giant beacon here, which won't be there for too long. Don't worry. But I figured we might as well start off the episode with a good old-fashioned double potato harvest. So I'm just gonna let these guys run, and we're gonna come back to those. But yeah, I'm a little annoyed. I got a bunch of stuff done. Well, actually, I basically started on the first thing today, and then I realized that my mic was muted, so it's a bit of an unfortunate situation. But I suppose it's time to finally tell you what the thing that we're actually going to do in this episode is. I love Diet Coke. It's one of my favorite drinks. It's really great. That's where that thing ties in. I did that in the last clips that did not have any audio. We're gonna build a giant Diet Coke can with some Diet Coke leaking out and making a Diet Coke pond right here. In fact, I love Diet Coke so much that my amazing aunt got me a mini fridge for my room, and I store all my Diet Coke in there, and it's honestly one of my favorite things that I own, and it's really cool. Yeah. Giant Diet Coke can that's already half done. We're gonna make this. You may be wondering why I actually want a giant Diet Coke can. It is for Big Boy Chubby Panda, our panda back at home. This is not him. This is a very sad looking panda. You do look very sad, don't you? Big Boy Chubby Panda, way back there, is going to get a new home inside of a Diet Coke can. And inside of this can, we are going to have a makeshift jungle looking thing and then a glass roof that's like halfway up to make it look like it is filled up with Diet Coke. It's gonna look super cool. I think you guys are gonna like it. But yeah, so we are about halfway done with this thing. It's a giant Diet Coke can. So basically we're gonna have a giant red wool thing here that's gonna have Diet in banners and then Coke in like actual blocks. And then on the side, this is the back side, that's the front. We're gonna have a nice little opening to the Diet Coke can where you drink from it, and that was gonna be pouring out brown stained glass into I think I'm gonna call it Diet Pond right here. So we're gonna have a pond right here that's Diet Pond. So yeah, we're basically halfway done with this build. This episode's definitely going to be shorter than usual. I apologize for that. But yeah, without further ado, I suppose we might as well just continue on building our lovely Diet Coke can. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the rest of this little lip figured out. So I think how it's gonna go is it's gonna come in by 2 blocks. So it's going to be like right here, and then it's going to go out by 2. And then I'm going to continue that lip going all the way around. So it's going to be like this, it's going to go all the way around, and then it's going to go out 1 more, and then it's going to indent, sort of. I don't know. So let me just do that really quick. Again, guys, I'm sorry that we kind of just like are starting off with this half-built thing, but I'm just like, I did so much, and I was so proud of my commentary. And then for some reason, my mic was muted, even though it was not telling me that it was. I'm still annoyed about that. But yeah, I lost, like, legit, like, probably 3 hours of work. And I'm doing this in limited time. Like, I have school now, and I also have a thing that I need to go to in, like, an hour. So I really did not have a bunch of time, and I was really proud of myself for, like, you know, working this into my schedule. One of my favorite things that I do right now, my hobby. is making Minecraft videos. And I worked this in perfectly, and it was going great. And then I was, like, looking back on some of my audio, and I realized, like, literally all of it did not have audio. And I was so annoyed. And I'm still annoyed, because this is just so annoying. But yeah, I'm sorry. Alrighty, so we have our slightly indented right here. This is going to be the lip of it. It's going to be pouring out of a spot about right there. Oh, we have phantoms on us, too. Man, I'm just in a great mood right now. But yeah, now I just need to go out by one more right here, so it's going to be like that right there, but only one block out, so it's going to look like this. I think it should look fairly good. I hope Big Boy Chubby Panda likes his new home, because I've worked very hard on it. Or I will have worked very hard on it. Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping that I have enough concrete to finish this actual can, because this is like the third batch I've made. I'm never gonna get over the amount of work that I put into, like, literally not even being able to use any of it. It's a bit of a downer. Alrighty, you can get a kind of good look at what this is gonna be. This is the front. We're gonna have, basically it completely flat right here, which I actually might just do right now. And then we're gonna have the other side, which is kind of gonna go down a little bit, and then it's gonna indent because the bottom of the Coke can has like a little indentation. So yeah, you're gonna see how that goes. You know, eventually I need to get a dog in this Let's Play. I think that'd be pretty fun. I might name him after my real dog in real life, who I'll put a picture up on the screen of right now. His name's Dane. He's the best. I really like him a lot. Although he does chew up a lot of stuff, like, he eats socks. Even though he's like 9 years old, he's way too old to be doing that, man. He should be a responsible doggo, but he's not. And there we go. That's that half done. Now I just gotta do this part, which is gonna go in by 2. So I gotta get this guy going around. You know, guys, I can guarantee you that I'm gonna have to go get more freaking concrete. I'm not having a great day. Thankfully, I actually do have enough grey dye to do it, but that just means that I have to do the stupid, like, tower up and break it all down. Basically, there's a whole process to making concrete where you have to basically place it all up, and then the only way it'll turn into concrete, because originally when you make it, it's concrete powder. The only way that you can turn it into this stuff is by putting water on it, so you have to make a giant tower up, and then you have to, you know, get the water out, and it's just such a freaking ordeal, and I'm really not in the mood to do that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop complaining, because that's basically all I've done for the beginning of this episode. So I'm just going to cut back to once I have this back part done, and then we can get the label of the Coke can done. We'll decorate the inside. Oh, by the way, the inside of the Coke can is going to be like a makeshift jungle. So there's going to be like a fake jungle inside. I might have already said that. I don't actually know. Alrighty, so the can itself is done, and it looks pretty cool. It also has a fairly interesting looking inside. I do think Big Boy Chubby Panda will enjoy his new home. Although the light is less than adequate, although, you know, it will definitely improve once we actually start decorating the inside. But now I do believe it's time to get that label on there, which is basically what makes this a Diet Coke can. That lovely red label with the small little Diet and the giant Coke. It's gonna look great. So I need to replace all of this with red wool, and then we'll go through with our white wool, get that through, and then we also have to make little banners that say Diet, which shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Alrighty, so I feel like getting this label, at least just the red stripe going across, is gonna make it look super, super good. I don't know, the red stripe and the red label is kind of just such a defining feature of a Diet Coke can, but I feel like it's just gonna immediately let you know what you're looking at, or at least hopefully it will. Alrighty, and with 37 to spare, that should, yeah, be looking pretty good. That is a good looking label. Alrighty, so I am going to get our nice looking Coke sign in there. So we have to start from this side. We have to put our E in. And I'm doing this with giant blocks, so it's a little difficult to make, you know, detailed looking stuff, but I think I came up with a good design last time I tried it, at least. Get our K. And then our lovely O. And last but not least, that big old C. Boom. That is looking good. That is looking really good. Now, I gotta get the banners up. I need to make some red banners, 4 to be exact. I need to make a loom, because I don't actually think I have one in my base. And then once I get those guys going, we should be good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Bob Ross style banner making with tag. Alright guys, so I have mastered the fine art of banner making in Minecraft. It's actually very, very fun, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna start off with our nice D. I'm gonna be doing this with white because, you know, we're trying to match the same color as what a real Diet Coke can would look like for pure authenticity. Here for the D, this is where we're gonna start off with this little thing. The problem with the D is you can't really make rounded corners, which makes the sides look not so good, which is why we're gonna do this little thing right here. Where we get these guys going right here. We use our, like, vine texture thing in one of these little, pattern, like, papers. I don't know what they're called. So we got something looking like this. We're going to end it off with a nice looking, side bit. So you're going to want to do the bigger one right here so that it looks like that. You get that down, and then you switch this out with a nice red, and you have a nice looking D. Other people may do this a little differently, but that's just how I like to do it. Next up, we have our eye, which is probably one of the easiest banner patterns you'll ever learn how to do. You just do a little bottom boy, a little top boy, a little middle boy, which should be right here, and then a circle around. And here's the thing about doing banners. You always want to surround it with the color of the actual banner, so it's a little outside of the edge, you know, so it's like, it looks like it's its own thing, because if it's right up against the edge, it doesn't look as good as if it were like that, in my personal opinion again. And then we gotta do our E, which is fairly easy. I'm really glad that they made it, Mojang that is, to where you can make E's, because it's a pretty tight little squeeze, as you can see. There's not too much space in the middle of those. So I'm very happy that they made it actually possible to do an E. And then we ended off with our nice little border. Put that guy down. And last but not least, our T, which is also pretty easy. Probably, actually, now that I think about it, easier than the I. You just get a little top boy, a little middle boy, and last but certainly not least, a border boy. And there we have it. Now we just gotta put this in front of our diet. Sorry, now we just gotta put this in front of our Coke, and we will have a Diet Coke. Let me break these guys out. D, I, E, T. Get our T, E, I, D. And we won't be complete until we break down the scaffolding. I'm gonna take a few munches of the potato, and boom. Yes, that looks so good. That looks really good. Alright, so now that we got that going, we have to get a nice little edge here, because currently there's no way to drink from our Diet Coke can. So I need to go down, I need to grab my materials back again. We're gonna get a nice looking hole up there, and then we'll get our glass, and it'll look great. So I'm just gonna cut back to once we have everything with the Diet Coke can done, including Diet Pond, and then I guess we'll just decorate the inside. Alright, so the outside of the Diet Coke can is officially finished. And dang, son, that looks pretty freaking nice. So if you look over here, we have our Diet Coke coming out. It's kind of hard to see, but there is some brown stained glass up here. It's all coming out of the can and into Diet Pond, inspired by my Aunt B, who got me the mini fridge in the first place, and actually, in giving me the mini fridge, gave me the idea to make this, so thank you so much. And here, we have our pond with a nice little tiny bit of terraforming. Not really, it's pretty easy to do that. And then we have a nice boat, just in case you want to sit on the pond, even though this pond is technically made of glass. And that's basically all I've done. If you walk in, this is eventually where our fake jungle is going to be. And by eventually, I mean in a few minutes, because I think it's time to build it. So I'm definitely going to need more grass than this. I don't know what I was thinking. But basically, I think the plan is I'm just going to put grass coming up to right here, I guess. And then in here is where he's going to live. I'm going to have a bunch of bamboo. I'm going to have a bunch of fake trees and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go down and grab a bit more materials, because I kind of underestimated how big that was going to be. And then, yeah, we will build that nice thing, and then I suppose we will have to go and do the animal pens, which I might need to rethink, because building that Diet Coke can right there has kind of blocked the space that I thought I was going to do it in. So yeah, I'm going to get some materials, and then we can start. Alrighty, I think it's time. So I have my little staircase coming up, and I'm just going to place all this grass in. I made the executive decision to not make this go down into that little dip, because I feel like that would make it too circular. And I want to make it more like a natural, fairly natural looking little terrarium, I suppose, for my lovely panda friend. He's going to live inside of a giant Diet Coke can. And I honestly couldn't ask for a better life for him. So yeah, I'm really excited. And there we go. I think that's good, honestly. I might add maybe a little bit of water over here, but other than that, I don't really think there's anything else to add. This place looks really cool. I think he's going to really, really like it. So now we gotta figure out how Big Boy Chubby Panda, I've said that so many times, is going to get over to his new home. And I think, honestly, our best bet is by boat. So I'm just going to cut back to once we have him right here, and then we can give him the grand tour. Also, I have to add some fence gates to this, just to make sure Big Boy Chubby Panda doesn't go wandering off too far. Well, it's official. He is now in his Diet Coke home. Big Boy Chubby Panda is as happy as he ever could be. Look at his face! Let's see, hey dude, Big Boy Chubby Panda, what do you think of this place, man? I mean, I don't even know if you can talk, but, what do you think?
And, yeah, I actually can talk, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool, thank you.
Oh, you can talk. Oh, that was kind of creepy. It almost sounded like my voice, with a deep voice filter on it. It's pretty weird. But yeah, you just enjoy your time here, dude. Here, take some bamboo, enjoy yourself. This is your new home. Hope you enjoy it.
Thanks for the bamboo.
That's just gonna be the episode. I am sorry that this is probably a very short episode. But you know what? I am really tired, and I also have some schoolwork that I need to attend to, and that, sadly, comes first. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. The plus side of me finishing now is that this episode will probably be uploaded a little earlier, which means that the next episode will also be uploaded a little earlier. So I hope you enjoyed. We made our giant Diet Coke. Sorry this is, again, fairly short of an episode, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I really do hope you enjoyed with all of your heart. This will probably come out, I would say, on, what's today? It'll probably come out on Friday. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Big old Diet Coke can with a creeper on it. Big Boy Chubby Panda is living the life. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.